Welcome to Realtree Global Hunting. This week we're hunting Muntjac deer in the beautiful Chilterns with Cervus UK. Muntjac are a small deer and are the oldest known deer, appearing 15 to 35 million years ago. Present-day Muntjac are native to tropical regions such as South Asia, Sri Lanka, southern China, Taiwan, Japan, India and the Indonesian islands, as well as the lower Himalayas. However, Muntjac now inhabit most English counties and parts of Wales as descendants of escaped deer from captive park herds. I've been assured that in this area there are some beautiful Muntjac, and on our way to the hunting ground we spot a nice munty in the nearby bushes, a positive sign surely.
So we're here in the glorious Chilterns with Owen Beardsmore of Cervus UK, Team World's official UK deer stalking and pretty much anything else outfitter.
Thank you very much.
Hey, and how are you doing?
Well, we're fine. I've been down here for 2 or 3 days. The weather's been pretty overcast. We've got almost a full moon. But you've turned up and the sunshine's come out. So
that's the way it works.
That's good for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's mid-afternoon. We're in a bit of a thicket down here, under some tall stands of beech. I've got a high seat along one of these rides, and I'm feeding Muntjac into an area where it's safe to shoot and be able to assess them. We've got a couple of strong bucks down here, and I hope to show you the quality that Chilterns can provide.
So is there anything in particular you want us to take, or just leave the female?
Where we're going to be, there's a very good middle class book, and there's a really old book. So it's up to you. You have a look at the choice. Let's see what we get. They may not even turn.
Well, what I've got here, you might have seen, is a Merkel RX Helix in 3006. So actually, if we get the middle class buck and the older buck, we can get 2 cartridges in super fast, and I'll take them both. How does that sound?
Well, as if they're on the same ride. Let's go and have a look first, okay?
So thank you very much, mate.
I've got my orders and I load the Merkel RX Helix with a trusty Lapua Mega 185 grain ammunition before heading off across the beautiful countryside. As we make our way down the path, we move slowly and carefully.
So as you can see, we're having to move in slowly into the high seat. We've seen a little bit earlier on, there was already a buck out, just kind of surveying his territory. So Owen's just making sure there's no bucks out before we move in towards the seat. There's plenty of cover here, we just need to take our time a bit.
The coast is clear and we edge down towards the high seat.
You can see how thick this is here, and we've opened it up so that the beaters get through during the pheasants, and you've got all this thick cover, and it's really good for the Muntjac. I'm feeding this area here with feed beans and wheat. I've got a feeder here and I've got a camera on it so I can see what I've got coming and going. There's an old buck, there's got a territory along this side, but the really nice buck is out in this thick stuff. And the day before yesterday, he was picking his way through there and he should come out on here.
Once Owen has given me the lay of the land and a plan of action, I climb into my high seat. I get geared up in my leafy face mask and gloves, then survey the land. There's a fantastic view from up here and I can see in most directions. If a Muntjac comes this way, I should definitely be able to get a shot. This place is crawling with life, and from the high seat I can see pheasants moving and feeding in the brush. There's also pigeons feeding away on the grass, and even a few cheeky squirrels climbing down the trees and over to the feeder to gorge themselves on some free grub. Life continues as normal in these woods, a good sign that I'm pretty invisible sat in this tree. But now, it's a waiting game. Our patience pays off when not one, but 2 Muntjac appear in a small clearing ahead of us. I watch the pair for a short time to make sure I'm not taking something that Owen wants left. Happy with the buck, I get him in my sights. Pick my spot and fire. He jumps and makes a run for it, but surely can't go far. The other Munty heads for the hills and the silence of the woods is shattered.
That was a nice buck. Not massive, but still pretty good. We saw two come from the right hand side, one smaller buck, and that decent sized buck. When I took the shot, I didn't realise just how many munties were here. He obviously skipped up in the air. We'll find him on the left hand side of the ride up there in a second. And then as soon as I took the shot, all I saw was tails. About 5 or 6 tails just jump up in the air. 2 jump that way, 2 jump that way, and then a couple more headed on around to our left hand side. So you just have to be really patient. And now there's quite a lot of light here compared to what I thought there would be. I wasn't expecting to see any movement for a while, but obviously there's quite a few deer here. This is Muntjac City. Now I've been sat there watching squirrels playing all day, and for the first time since we've been here, I've seen more deer than squirrels, unbelievably.
I head down from the high seat and across the ride ahead of me. Aided by Owen, we look for our buck. He isn't on the ride and not in sight, but I know it was a good shot. And there's a blood trail.
There's some lung on there.
Looks like we've got some lung on there, yeah. So, see, pretty clear line. It was feeding with a smaller one, and then so this is the exit, so I must have shot him around here. He skipped straight up, went straight in that direction, so we know he's hit hard anyway. So
It isn't long before we find our buck.
I tell you what, oh my god, that's a beauty.
Yeah, he is. Good mature buck there.
Really handsome, nice tusks. Look at this, it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Very, very beautiful animals, I meant, Jack. Thank you.
Hey?
So, as you can see, maybe a little high and back, but straight through both lungs. Let me just flick him over. Phenomenal exit wound here. As you can see, it's still bubbling away. There's no doubt, no danger there. Plenty of really, really good blood trail. Followed it all the way through. So, not only have we got ourselves a decent buck, we put him down and retrieved him real quick. So, straight shooting again by the Merkel RX Helix and Leica Magnus 1.5 to 10 by 42. Maybe a little bit far, 2 inches further back than I'd like, but it's a good shot.
You say that, Ian, but if we're going to cape him off, if you perhaps clipped his shoulder, you would have had a lot bigger exit hole on that. He's done the job.
But I know it was a good shot, Owen, you know that?
Less than 20 metres.
No, no, it's a good shot.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Fine by me, yeah.
It's dead.
Double lunger.
Cool.
Well done.
Great stuff, let's get him on.
Another successful hunt with Cervus UK and a beautiful Muntjac taken out to help with the management programme here in the Chilterns. To book your own fantastic deer stalking adventure with Cervus UK, visit cervus-uk.co.uk. For more information on the Merkel RX Helix, visit vikingarms.com. Subscribe to Team R TV for the best hunting, airgun, gear and bow hunting videos on YouTube.